Alright, gonna work on the little guy again today, but not gonna do anything with the engine or the mounting or anything like that, or plumbing. What I'm gonna do is here's a spark plug that goes in there. I had to use this one because of the long threads, because the head was so thick. But if you look at it here, it's got this. This is the kind where you just push the spark plug or the plug wire on it, and I sort of like the old-fashioned kind of plugs, you know, here with the thumb screws. You know, that's how they all came back then. So what I'm going to attempt to do, don't know how successful I'll be, is I'm going to put this on the lathe and cut this down so I can put a 1032 thumb screw on there. What I got here is this is a 1032. No, that's actually 832. Did I say 10? I'm going to cut it down to an 832. But this is an 832, and this little one here would have been better. You know, that would have suited it much better. But that's a metric, 4mm metric, and I have metric dies here, but the smallest one goes to is a 6, so I can't do anything with that. So I'm going to have to go with the 832, and it'll look okay. Nobody will know the difference but me. And if I ever find a smaller 832. Like this one here is an 832, but it's silver, and that would fit nice. I mean, it's not that decorative or anything. You know, it don't have any flair to it or anything, but that'll actually work, and I could use that. I got plenty of these plugs here, and that would probably look alright, and nobody else would notice it. But like I said, I like the brass. But anyway, what I'm going to do is we're going to try to cut this down and put an 832 thread on there. And if we screw it up, then I guess we can always just machine it down to a flat, and then maybe solder an 832 brass screw in there. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to try that. And instead of using the micrometers and stuff, I'm just going to use this drill gauge here. Go for the bigger size, and then ease it on down to the size I want. So yeah, I have a wide variety of these, but like these are too big, and I think that's a 1032. These are there are 832s there. That's probably the same as that one there. And these are the 4mm. I think these are actually 4mm too. So I'll have to consolidate them. So I actually only have 4 choices. All right, but anyway. If you guys are going to watch and think you're going to see the engine run, you're not going to see the engine run this video. A lot of guys complaining I'm dragging it out and everything. That's just what we do. I mean, we're building an engine. I mean, I'm not in no race. I'm doing this for enjoyment. You know, if it takes me another 20 videos to do this, that's fine with me. So, and we're just going to do it right. All right, let's mosey on over to the little lathe. All right. For those of you that stayed, thanks. I appreciate you watching. Alright, I got the spark plug in here. I put a little masking tape around the threads just to protect them. I got it squeezed in here pretty tight. And it seems to be... oh, watch your sleeves there, Road King. Watch your sleeves. Seems to be running pretty true. So, I might stand up to do this because... this big ass thing is in my way here. Just say I don't know what's going to happen. I may just snap that off for all I know. So I'm going to take it easy. Take it slow. I got this adjusted so it'll stop where I want it to. where we wanted to stop, right there. Turn a little bit. I don't even look at the gauges on these, so I just take a little bit at a time. I probably could take a little more. Sometimes I should take less, but that's just the way it is. And I'm going to knock this down. Looks like we got quite a bit to knock down, so I'm going to knock this down and then I'll get back to this when we get a little bit closer. Alright, good thing I checked. I wasn't going to check. I was going to make another pass and then check. But what I did here is on this drill gauge, I left I marked out 17, which is a little bigger than I wanted, and then the 20 is what I want. And I put that on there, the 17. I don't know if this is in your way. Probably is, but you know. And it's actually a little sloppy, which is, you know, that's what I wanted. And then I move it over to the 20 here, and it won't fit yet. Which means if I do take anything off, it better be so little you don't even see it. Although I could get away with a little, but okay, I don't know how many thousandths or half a thousandths or millions I want to take off, but it'll just be a tiny bit. Wow, the little bit was a lot. Didn't realize that. Man, oh man, that's crazy. I should have left it the way it was, huh? All right. Well, it's only a thumb screw, so we should be okay. Huh? Actually, I didn't turn out hardly anything. All right, let's get this out of the way, and then I'll shut you guys off. And I'll set the die up, see if we ruined it. I got an extra one. I mean, they're only $3 plugs. Alright, I'll get ready to set up the die, and I'm going to move you guys over behind my shoulder. That way you get a better look, okay? Okay. Alright, let me show you what we did here. I might have to back these up. I moved the tailstock. Oh, the other way. Okay, that's it. I moved the tailstock up here, just about until it's touching, and then I got my die, and this is all set. This is all tight and everything. But now we can, now that you know what's going on here, let me bring it back in so you can actually see the process. All right, that's good there, huh? Okay. All right, what I'm going to do is put my glasses on first so I can see what I'm doing. You guys are literally over my shoulder, so I'm trying not to stick my head in your way. Alright, where you at? Alright, these dies have a front and a back. They even say it on there, this side. Start from this side, because it's a little wider. But we are going to wind up using the other side when we get down to it, so let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to put it on here. Make sure you get it in the hole there. There you go. And look, I don't think I'm in your way there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the tailstock up here, and look, you see that? Let me try that again so you can see it. See, it's all bent and cocky and shit. You bring that in, square as can be. and that's what you want. Alright, Road King usually doesn't use oil. You guys know he doesn't like oil, but in this case, that's so tiny, I'm going to put a lot of oil on there, only because that's what came out when I turned it upside down. Alright, so now I'm just going to take this wrench here. It's quite a substantial wrench. Keep a little tension on the tailstock here. And you know what? I'll shut you guys down. I don't think I locked the tail, or I didn't lock up my gears here. Alright, let me see how to do that. Hold up. Alright, let me show you here. I found it. I think it's there's a little lever right here. I think that ought to lock us up. And it brings us back in. I don't use this lathe enough to know it. Mike uses a lot more than me. But they're all pretty much the same, so that it don't take much to figure them out. Alright. Yeah, I'd be here all day trying to tap that. Alright, where were we at? Alright, make sure you guys are on. You got some tension on here. And then we'll just ease it on down the road here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm actually, you probably can't see it. I am turning the tailstock here with my right hand, and that's keeping tension on this, keeping it square. Feels like it's cutting good, only because, like I said, I think I trimmed that down a little too much. If it was something other than a thumb screw, you probably would have screwed yourself, but I think we're going to be okay. Alright, I'm going to go as far as I can in with this, and then I'll put you back on and show you what we're going to do. Okay, I slid the tailstock out of our way because we don't need it right now. This is on there square, but I do have a little more to go. Like I said, I'm doing this real gentle like. Alright, came to a stop. What I'm going to do is take it off now. Slippery, but it's coming off. Like I say, I'm trying to keep my head out of your way. I don't know where it's at. Okay. Alright, I think I have a little brush around here somewhere. It's a little dirty, but okay. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I think we're going to have enough threads to catch it, but I shouldn't have taken that much down. Alright, shit happens, right? It's going to work. Alright, here's that thing, and it also, like I say, it says right here, tap from this side. But this side is actually flat, so what you can do, we have maybe about another, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch or so. So what I'm going to do is try and thread this on here backwards, which can be done. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm doing it right now. And then that'll actually cut that to all the way down to where we want it. I know a lot of guys are saying you're using the wrong die and stuff like that, but hey, you know, it's what we got. It's what we're here with, you know. We're not a machine shop. Okay. Now, keep cutting that down and get that a little further. Alright, let me do that and you guys take a break. Alright, I got that as far back as I can. Let's take it out here, see how we did. Like I said, I think it'll be okay. And, you know, I did cut that down a millionth more than I wanted to, but hey, shit happens. Actually looks pretty good. Yeah, if it wasn't a thumb screw, Oh, I just dropped my brush. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Can't bend over like I used to. Okay. Let's give it a try. Like I say, if it wasn't a thumb screw, I might have some issues, but I don't know. Here we go. It's just what we want. I mean, it's holding the spark plug wire on. And it doesn't even look that bad. Okay. Alright, I'm going to consider that done. And maybe what I'll do, I don't know how much time we have left, maybe I'll throw a decal on the grill. Alright, let's move over to the bench. Okay. Yeah, at 832, that don't look too bad, but Road King was thinking, why not try and send a tap through that and see if it'll hold. I'm sure a couple other guys are probably thinking the same thing. But while you're thinking about it, it's already been done. So, let me throw you on a tripod and we'll see if we can hold that in a big vise. Alright. The hardest thing might be trying to put it in this big old vise without crushing it. Or crushing my finger. Look, my finger don't even fit in there. Son of a gun. In order to hold it from spinning. Alright. Let's give it a whirl, girl. I'm not even going to oil it up. Because you know Road King don't like oil. Is that straight? You guys got a better look at it than I do. Feels like it's cutting something. The issue is straight. You can't really tell because the nut isn't straight in that vise. Feels like we're cutting something. You hear it? Oh, we might be onto something here. Listen to it screaming. It's screaming. It's not rocket science here. Something ain't straight, something's wobbling. Alright, let's give it a try. I think I might just turn you guys around. I'm not even going to take you off the tripod. Hold on. Hold on, we're going for a ride. Look at that. Came right to the same spot it had to be. Okay. I'll try and keep you in frame. I'm stoked. I'm excited. Where you guys at? I can't wait. I can't wait to see. Thought I lost it. Here you go. Thought I lost it for a second. It's working. Look, look. It's working. Huh. Now we got a lot of it sticking out the top, but other than that. And it tightens too. It tightens nice. I think we might go with this one. Alright, it's worth a try, right? We could always cut that. We could always cut that down if we want. But then if we ever want to put that one on. Alright, enough dicking around. Let's, I'm going to see how much time we got on this and then put that, there you go. Whoop, whoop, there you go. There you go over there. Whoop, 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 there you go. Alright, I'm going to see how much time is on this and then maybe we'll throw a decal on that grill. Alrighty. Alright, looks like we got about 19 minutes on this, so I'm going to try and throw this in within 2 minutes. I'm going to cut one of these little baby ones out here and stick it on there. Alright, here's where we're at. Here's the 5/8. It fits in between the little metal thing there and everything. That's what we're going to go with originally. And then this one next to it's a 7/8, because I asked Racer to make me a couple different sizes. And this one here overlaps, you know, the metal thing, but I think it looks a little better because it is a little bit bigger. If I had asked him to make one in between, it would have been perfect, I think. But I'm going to see if I can get this one to work, and then it'll bend around the top and maybe around the bottom, and then I can paint it afterwards clear to keep it from bubbling and peeling off. But I'm going to try this bigger one first because it looks a little better. It fills it out a little better. Alright, sorry for taking so long, but this got to be right. Alright, you guys are off to the side a little bit. Give me a little room to work. Alright, leave that in for about 5 seconds, 10 seconds, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. You can't see it, but I can. It's starting to move a little bit. Okay. There we go. See, when little dirt bike put his on, he only put a little bit of the edge on and then pulled it, and that's why it broke. If you slide these off and get a good bit of it off, then you'll be okay. Alright. Let's try this. Okay. Let me dab it with a little bit of paper here. Get as much water off it as we can. Try. Get the top to lay down here. Looks like it's doing it. Looks like it's working. Okay. It's a little crooked. Good though. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry, and it should be okay. Yeah, it don't look too bad. You know, what the hell? Where you at? I'm looking at it and you guys can't even see it. Alright, that'll be okay. If not, we just put the other one on. No problem. Alright, enough of this.